All right, so the near 5-1 betting favorite tonight is that man, Dominic Reyes, who nearly wrested the light heavyweight title away from John Jones back in 2020. An interesting challenge for him here tonight now with his momentum regained, because he's got to put all of that out of his head. Also wondering if maybe strategically Anthony Smith might approach the early courses of this fight different. Yeah,
it's going to be very interesting to see. Either way, two very talented guys. Dominic Reyes at one point in time, many people thought he did enough to beat John Jones in that fight. He was incredibly talented on the rise up. He had some hard losses, the Jan Blachowicz fight in particular, Ryan Spann fight, another one, but in his last fight, looked amazing.
All right, we are back live in Las Vegas, and there is the emotional former heavyweight title challenger, Anthony Lionheart Smith, with his coach, Mark Montoya. If you don't know, Anthony Smith's best friend and mentor, Scott Morton, who had cornered him in 57 of 58 pro fights coming in, passed away unexpectedly a few weeks ago. Smith choosing to compete because he felt like this was the only way to sort of release that emotion, but he was overcome with emotion and tears when he hit the inspection zone, when he hit the tunnel. And Daniel, I know it's hard to sort of wrap your head around him getting in a mixed martial arts fight with a high-level fighter here in a minute.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, you know, because it's all still so fresh, still on his mind. I hope that he can put it off to the side once that bell goes, because Dominic Reyes, I feel bad for Anthony Smith, my friend. Dominic Reyes' job is to not feel bad for Anthony Smith. He has to not have any sadness or pity for him, and he needs to go out there and try to mop him up. That's what his job is, and what he owes his fans.
All right, we move over to pay-per-view top of the hour first. This feature prelim between two of the top 15 at 205. Dominic Reyes 34, Anthony Smith 36. Both men 6'4" 1 inch in reach for Dominic the Devastator Reyes. Starting now for the intros, back inside of her spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Light Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter, holding professional record, 38 wins, 20 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Anthony Lionheart. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 13 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, fighting out of Victorville, California, Dominic the Devastator Reyes. Referee of card, Mark Connor.
Gargano dropped the assignment. He'll also handle the co-main event later between Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ian Machado Gary. On Charles, thank you very much. 24th UFC appearance for Anthony Smith.
See, his facial expression changed. Seems more locked in.
Smith is in black. Dominic Reyes out of that southpaw stance in white.
Dominic is aggressive. Maybe seeing a man go down in front of him after his last fight. Back to like knowing I got the power to put dudes out.
You know, he had a lack of confidence because of those 3 knockout losses.
Yeah.
I mean, that was huge. Jan Blachowicz, Yuri Prochazka, and then Ryan Spann, but looked very, very good against a talented Dustin Jacoby. Anthony Smith with the takedown attempt, almost had it.
Dom Reyes a little bit wild early on. Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. Reyes working off of that jab early on.
And I know you lose confidence when you get knocked out, but these fights are really good guys. Dangerous.
Yeah. But if they were 3 in a row.
Yeah.
You know,
and then feeling like you got involved a little bit, like 31 that fight. Right, it's hard to come down from that.
which honestly,
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes, an outstanding athlete, played baseball, wrestled in high school, went on to play defensive back at Stony Brook University. Football was his best sport.
He played DB.
That's right.
That's a big defensive back. He's tall.
6'4". Can you imagine that dude cracking a wide receiver over?
No.
Take your time.